Got Games episode 16, and in this episode I show you all the games that I bought since last time. I have a few Xbox classic games, few PlayStation 2 games, 2 modern games, and 1 PlayStation portable game for this episode. The first game is Cell Damage. It has unfortunately some damage up here. So comes complete with manual, the disc. Here's the manual. Let's take a closer look at that. So it's this game is a battle royale game, and where you can pick one of those crazy drivers from here and fight against each other, either split screen, or you can also just play single player and has a bunch of modes like capture the flag, or just deathmatch. What I did not know was that this game apparently has an HD remaster, and it's currently right now on sale on the PlayStation Store. So if you're looking for a cool couch co-op game, check it out. I have played this game back in the day a lot with a friend, and this was actually pretty fun. So Cell Damage. X-Men Next Dimensions. This is an X-Men brawler game I have never heard or played so far, and looks interesting, so I'm gonna give this definitely a try. I really can't tell if this game is good or not. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. It's also complete with manual. The classic Xbox. Blitz the League. I've showed you last episode, I believe, the second game for PlayStation 3, which was really fun, or is fun, and this is the first game, which is also available for the 360, but I found it for the classic Xbox. I've seen this comment on my PS5 collection that I'm a huge Sony fan, which is technically true, but I love gaming in general. So, and I have a decent amount of Xbox games, and I think it's collection really worthy. So stay tuned, because I'm gonna upload my Xbox collection in the next couple of days. Jeanne d'Arc. This one comes complete as well with the UMD and the manual. Has also some flyers inside. And I spent some hours with this game back in the day. It's the story obviously of Jeanne d'Arc, but in this game it's the JRPG anime version of that, and the game is actually pretty cool. So you play as Jeanne, obviously. She has that mythical arm bracelet that gives you superpowers, and you notice that also while you play with her, because she has like an extra turn and she is much stronger. The game is very fun. It has very, very nice cutscenes in between. So if you like those kind of games, I do recommend it. Definitely on my top 5 PlayStation portable games. I've spent really some hours with this back in the day, and yeah. Highly recommend it if you like those kind of games, and if you have a PlayStation portable, check it out. Pretty awesome. Next two, I ordered them actually 2 months ago. It just took so long because I ordered them from Mexico, and those games are FIFA Soccer 13 and FIFA 14, and they come both complete with disc and manual. Obviously the later EA games, they all got this black and white kind of manual thing, although the Madden and the NCAA games as well, also FIFA 14. Now those were really hard for me to get, because FIFA 14 is actually quite collectible, because it's the very last released PlayStation 2 game in the American region. Always found some people that had the game, but they never wanted to ship outside the country. And early this year, I actually found someone, and so we agreed on a price, and he shipped it outside the country, and now I have them. So yeah, if you watch my collection videos, you know that I'm a huge Pro Evolution Soccer fan, but I always appreciated the FIFA series during the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 era. I think gameplay-wise there isn't much big of a difference after FIFA 2005, because 06, the next-gen FIFA game, started already on Xbox 360. But for a PlayStation 2 game, it doesn't really look that bad. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. I have played the first game, I believe also last episode, and it was kind of good. I liked it. So and then I found out they're actually part 2 and part 3 of the series. So I picked part 2. It's a multiplayer game. You can play up to 4 players, and you can even unlock a Blast from the Past, an OG TNMT game. Something that I have to mention here is the reason why I love collecting PlayStation 2 is it has such a huge catalog that you always find some games or a game series that you never heard of and surprises you very positively. Now this game, definitely not one of those games. It's super stiff and gets frustrated because of that fact. Sadly, I must admit that I have actually paid a lot for this because I bought it from eBay. It costed me 20 bucks and I'm kind of disappointed with this. I'm not so sure if I'm gonna pick the third game, but yeah. Anyhow, this is complete with a manual and disc. And yeah, I would probably not recommend this game. If you do yourself a favor and get this game, because you might gonna have a better time instead with this one. Dot Hack Part 3 Outbreak. Now, I have never played any of those Dot Hack games. I have part 1, now I have part 3, I don't have part 2, and part 4 I know is super expensive. And yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section if this is a game series you recommend or not. I found actually such a clean copy of the game. Costed me 30 bucks, that's the reason why I picked it up. But yeah, I'm eventually gonna give this series a try. I have no clue about the Dot Hack games really. But it's such a, okay, it has here a scratch, but it's actually in a very good condition, so that's why I picked this one up. A Telemarie remake, and this game was originally released on PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn, and before the remake was announced, I already checked the internet if I can find maybe, an English translated patch version or so. Because Sakura Wars has that, you can find a translated version of those games. Obviously, you have to play that with emulator, but still. Unfortunately, not the case with this one. So I bought the remake. There are apparently also more games from the Atelier series that has never released in the West. So yeah. This one is sealed, by the way, because I'm still playing Ryza 3. Ryza 3 is bigger than I expected. I have around about 30 hours, but I think I haven't reached like half of the game or so. But yeah, after finishing Ryza 3, I'm gonna give this definitely a try. I'm just not a fan of TV characters. But yeah, after Ryza, I'm gonna try this one out. The Centennial Case, Shijima's Story. I'm not gonna talk that much about this game because it's, obviously one of those mystery thriller games where it's heavily focus on story, and there is a demo available for PS4 and PS5. So if you like those kind of games, like Shibuya Scramble or so, give it a try eventually. Check out the demo. So yeah, I got it for PS5. I've opened up already. I'm just using the foil for protection right now. So that's it already. Those are my pickups for today's episode. I'm gonna upload my Xbox collection in the next couple of days, so stay tuned. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more collection of their videos. Again, bye. Ain't no ball like a basketball.